Orleans Saints fans, I am Todd Graffagnini. This is John DeShazier. It is day 6 of New Orleans Saints training camp. It is the New Orleans Saints training camp report right here on CST, presented by SeatGeek. As you can tell, we are outside at the Ochsner Sports Performance Center. Not a bad day weather-wise when you're talking about the heat. The humidity was low. JD, pretty ideal day to practice when you're outside in New Orleans in August.
Yeah, it helped that the wind kicked up. I think the players got through it pretty well. It wasn't the sweltering heat that we saw last week. And so to be out in full pads, which is another burden for the players, and to be able to get through it, I think they showed up pretty well with it.
Another business-like effort, another just uneventful practice. And when you're this deep in, and we're pretty much a week in now, you just don't want a whole lot of other storylines. Guys are going out there and getting their work done.
Yeah, you just want to stack solid days. And you want to continue to improve. And so we've seen some of that improvement specifically from certain players, one of them being the rookie cornerback, Paulson Adebo. I think the last couple of days, he's really come on well. I thought the first couple of days he was around the football, but he couldn't make a play on the ball. Didn't get it on the ground or didn't get the interception. And so he's right there, but he didn't make the play. I thought the last couple of days we've seen him with some pass breakups. We saw him with an interception in a one-on-one drill today. So I think those are very good things to see from the rookie.
Well, how much does that have to do with, again, for the second straight year, no real OTAs for these rookies? They're basically being thrown in. So it's good to see that this many practices in, he's starting to slow things down a little bit.
Yeah, that throws them off a little bit. I mean, people, overlook OTAs and they overlook those off-season workouts and the mini camps and those kinds of things, but they really help with all the players in terms of getting snaps and getting familiarity, especially the young guys who are coming from a college program and aren't accustomed to an NFL program. And you got to be able to navigate this heat in South Louisiana. So, to be able to get out, get your body right, get your mind right, get acclimated, get some snaps, I think it's very helpful. And it sets you back a little bit when you can't have that.
Yeah, two big storylines coming out of practice today, one off the field, one on the field. The off the field was the re-signing of linebacker Kwon Alexander, who of course suffered that torn Achilles late last year. But for him to come back this quickly, they're going to bring him along slowly, JD, but I think the happiest guy in the building is Demario Davis. He's got his running mate back.
Absolutely. Kwon Alexander can ball. We saw it last year. His thing has always been availability, not getting injured. You bring him along slowly, you work him back in. He has everything you want in a linebacker. He can run like the wind from sideline to sideline. He's not afraid to fill the hole. He's a guy who can cover. And so those are all things that are very, very good for this defense. And he comes back immediately with the familiarity because he's played here.
Head coach Sean Payton talked extensively about Kwon Alexander coming back to the team.
I'm glad he's back with us, though. He's well respected. He's a guy that we had a real good chance to evaluate when he was here, and I know his teammates think the world of him. He's smart, so it's good to have him back.
Well, for the second straight day in pads, rookie first-round draft pick, defensive lineman Payton Turner showed out. Yesterday, he had a pass breakup and a run stuff on Devontae Freeman on a stretch play. Today, JD, 2 more sacks for the rookie. He's starting to become more comfortable, and that is great news for this defensive line.
He's young, but he's a man, Graf. He is a sizable human being who understands how to use that size, and I think that's one of the things the Saints liked about him, the versatility, the speed, the strength. All of those things should work well for him and as a rookie year.
Head coach Sean Payton, again, addressing the media post-practice, has been impressed with Payton Turner the last 2 days.
Listen, he's doing well. He's young. Probably rushing the passer a little bit better than he is defending the run, but nonetheless very coachable, so keep going.
When we return to the New Orleans Saints training camp report right here on CST, a partner John DeShazier with an exclusive interview with defensive lineman Payton Turner. All that and more coming up on the show. It's a New Orleans Saints training camp report outside here at the Ochsner Sports Performance Center on CST, presented by SeatGeek.